Alright guys, welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. So, I don't know why there's different tiers to this map, but we have a couple of things still to do on EOS. Of course there is placing the receiver. Davis Quar, who runs fledgling news agency HNS from the Nexus, has asked if the Pathfinder will help certain habitable worlds receive his broadcast by placing receivers on high points planet side. So we have that to do, and we're right near it. We have a couple of just scanning minerals. We have a memory trigger to do. More minerals. Dependent minerals and plant samples. So a couple of tasks and just three side things. Oh yeah, and I didn't realize either. I didn't realize that I could assign the middle one, so I went ahead and put Shockwave there. I don't know quite how I would use it. Let me see. I can't do combat here. That's fine. So we need to go up there. Where's our vehicle? Okay. Alright, so it looks like it's on top of there. What the hell? And I don't think we can get there just straight up. I think we have to go all the way around.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
And since it's 80%...
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Trying to save the best spot. I mean, there's not much here. Oh no, not that.
What was your Andromeda plan? Explorer? Farmer? Furrow dirt with raw scorn?
Always stuff to shoot. Anyone who says different is fooling themselves.
Alright, how do we get up there? Level 3? What?
Look at that view.
Too many cat to shoot to go sightseeing. But that is a view.
Outland Spire, I guess.
Life support levels are critically low.
Even though it's 80%, I guess we just can't do some of these yet, because you can see we're on the path to get to here, but all right.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Oh wait. Yeah. We better restore all that.
Radiation levels normal. life support at 100%.
Yeah, I guess we have to wait until the place is fully viable.
Yeah, erosion and whatever.
I detect an Andromeda plant sample nearby. Dr. Camden would find this useful.
Oh, right. The gardener.
Botanist, Pathfinder.
Why wouldn't he... So it sucks, you have to have your weapon out to... to melee. And that's going to be on different planets and stuff as well. But again, we can't do that. I think the only other thing we can do here is this one, because we have a fast travel point right there.
First steps mark the brave and dead. Old Krogan saying.
Hard lessons we can't forget.
Really don't like coming back here.
Radiation within safe
Okay. Now, to get up there...
levels.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
Pathfinder, this is the spot where Nigel McCoy wanted you to leave his pendant.
In honor of his brother, Dash McCoy.
Okay, I think that sadly that's all we can do here for right now. Does this? Whoa, almost walked off the edge. Find it hilarious that you can do that. Oh, data pad. Where did this come from? The Chief Engineer. Chief Engineer Grace Leto. New entry. Final entry. I'm closing muster point Delta and calling the evacuation complete. No one left is responding. I swore to them. Pause. Resume. Enough of that. I couldn't even finish one damn project that might have saved them. This rock beat us, and I accept my part. Joining the last shuttle out, likely back into cryo. I won't be a drain if this is the long slide, but if there's a way to finish what we started, I'll be back. This is Chief Engineer Grace Leto, E97, Durango out, and log.
Recording Initiative, Cryo Identification, E97 Durango. Chief Engineer Grace Leto.
Last one out during the evac.
Sounds stubborn. I like stubborn.
She still left. Some of us kept trying.
I know how to exit the damn Nomad. Don't give me that pop-up. Actually. No, okay. I thought maybe we were near something. Oh, it was way over here. Okay. Man, I just wish we could do that.
Detecting above normal radiation levels. Radiation levels normal. Life support
Oh,
restored.
it's probably back on the Nexus.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear. Hello?
Hello. Okay, cool. It tells you the tasks we have on the planet.
Anomaly detected.
What?
Probes launched. I found something.
A cat orbital cache.
Arturian friend on Eos has good instincts. Let's check it out.
Ooh, okay.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Anomaly found.
Possible Ket supplies. Just like Darket suggested.
Hell yeah. Is it gonna show what we got from it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I didn't know. Does that complete that completely, or do we need to talk to somebody? Okay. So let's go ahead and just finish this up before we head on over to Unknown. I like completing things and not leaving them. And you do have to go through menus, unfortunately, a lot of menus. Just to go planet to planet for something that's probably going to be really small, but oh well. Speak with the protesters. These guys? Okay, so it looks like we have something new here. Is it... no? Wait.
Tell our leaders. Wake the
Seems quiet
sleepers.
for now. Look.
Free our families.
Hey, what's going on?
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel got bumped down the list. Like my clan brothers.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
We only had resources for one outpost, so I focused on the skills we needed most.
And what we need is our families back.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
Okay. I'll talk to the leadership about what we can do.
14 months of promises. It's time for some results.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously.
Clan before cronies.
Can we say anything else?
You're the Pathfinder, aren't you?
Tell our
Memories.
leaders. Wake
When
the
our families get out
sleepers.
of stasis.
It won't be much longer. Hang in there.
Mom's been in stasis a long time. She was terrified of being frozen like that. Maybe Kandros will listen to you. No one hears us.
Okay, that's it.
Our Nexus
Oh, shut
are
up.
alive.
That Krogan being so... just moving. It just kept moving while all that dialogue was going on. It's weird.
Convicted murderer Nilken Rensis pardoned after an investigation by the human Pathfinder proved his innocence. This is HNS.
I mean, they don't know that you can't just wake up everybody immediately. I mean,
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone.
Yes, Pathfinder?
I've been digging, and there are serious concerns about Spender.
And this relates to your job as Pathfinder how?
It relates to your job.
3, 4, 5. Right. I've had a year and a half of doing everything with nothing. 1,000 people riding me. Spender, shit as he is, helps. So, Pathfinder, if you've accusations to make, be certain. I'll drop trouble like a hot rock, but I can't lose people over suspicions. We don't have the people left.
Director Addison?
Goodbye, Pathfinder.
weird.
How may I assist?
Why do some colonists have a number letter designation?
All initiative members do. In the CV file somewhere, anyway. It isn't relevant when everyone is doing everything. I suppose it's like caring about a middle name. Do you not know yours?
I wasn't aware I had one.
You were in select company. even before you were made Pathfinder. Rider Pathfinder. Specialist designation A04 Malapa.
Something interesting?
An A and low odds. Someone's an early adopter.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation if available.
I heard that the chief engineer on EOS went back into cryo.
There have been a few such requests. The first few months in Helios were disheartening.
Now the Prodromos is on track. I want her redeployed.
Chief Engineer Grace Lito, designation E97 Durango. Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Another time.
Pathfinder.
Okay. Alright, so what do we get in our inventory? Oh yeah, we got a bunch of salvage. Yeah, speak with Kandros. A group of protesters are demanding that their families be released from stasis. Speak with the Nexus leadership about how best to resolve the situation.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on EOS disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks, dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
I mean, that's correct.
We only just got on our feet. Plus, it messes up the schedule again. What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
What would you do with the protesters?
I'd send in a squad and march them out. At gunpoint if we must. If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the Nexus.
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Even civilians are tough enough to start something.
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
If they tried to end it, I mean, it could turn violent. Turns violent, they could hurt the oxygen supply. But if you take everybody out, they're right, they have nowhere to go. I mean,
these people aren't the enemy. We didn't come all this way to rip families apart. We'll manage the resource squeeze somehow.
Your compassion is admirable, but...
Guess we're all tightening our belts.
You can run a stasis override command from operations. I hope the rest will be that easy.
I don't like it, but
Supply request is in. Meds, mail, and MREs coming your way.
it seems it's one of the only ways to avoid violence.
Okay, sending the override command. The stasis pods should start unlocking.
You're really doing this? I was at the protest in hydroponics. I thought we'd just get more excuses.
Your tattoo is stupid.
But we already lost a year waiting for our families. I'm glad it's time.
Things will be lean for a while, with the new mouths to feed.
But you're out there. We'll manage somehow. My mom was scared something would go wrong and she'd be awake in stasis all that time. She isn't... It doesn't work like that, but I just want her out, so I know.
Override complete. Stasis revival triggered on the Nexus. For Jasper K, Griffith G, Pilkvist A, Demerchi P, Kozlov S.
There! That's her!
Why are you still here? Go be the face your mom wakes up to.
I will. Thank you.
Given new resource allocation, personnel in stasis on the Hyperion may now be required to wait longer.
When it's time, you'll have a home to wake up to. I promise.
The only other bad thing about that is, what if, you know, more people end up wanting other people to be out of it, you know? Then more and more people.
The human pathfinder negotiated an agreement between protesters and Nexus officials. Tensions reached a boiling point after protesters complained their families were being kept in stasis in favor of sleepers with political connections. This is HNS.
They aren't over there anymore.
It could be worse.
But yeah, what if other people want their families and stuff woken up, and or just they want random people woken up because they feel it's not right to keep people in stasis while other people are out, and it's a whole thing. Improved shield regeneration. When do we get that? Hello. Are you the person that's gonna tell me things like I have a new message?
How's it going?
No, I guess not.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
But we have our email terminal, which we have a couple. The Brothers McCoy, to writer from Nigel McCoy, Dear Pathfinder writer. My brother Dash was my best friend. It still pains me that he's gone, but we won't build the future here in Andromeda together. But knowing that our family pendants are united does my heart good. When my wife and I settle here and start a family, our firstborn will carry my brother's name, and hopefully he or she will become my new best friend. My sincerest hopes accompany you and your team, Nigel. In case you're interested. To writer from Lexi. Attachment, Krogan virility and aggression. Writer. Attached is my Krogan thesis that I mentioned to you. I know, only 500 pages, but I wasn't allowed to go over. Jeez. If you get through it, I wrote a longer dissertation for the Citadel Journal of Medicine, around 1,400 pages. That's much more insightful and includes mating diagrams. Lexi, alright, Lexi. Free for an interview? To writer from Carrie to Vessa. Hello, writer. Word is you had a successful mission on EOS. Well done. Want to come talk about it on camera? Carrie. Oh, so now do we have... No, okay. Oh wait, did we level up? We did, we have 7 points. Okay. I wanted to finish up Poe. So, targets take damage while in air, or affected targets take more damage from all sources. I'm guessing all sources is from pull, and then you hit them with something else. Yeah. And then we need 6 more points, so our next level up we can finish it up with restore shields, drains enemy shields on initial hit, but targets whose shields endure still cannot be lifted or held. Shield damage bonus 600. Yeah, we'll do that one probably. Alright, let's finally go to Onan, whatever. A Trail of Hope.
We're on a collision course with unknown objects.
Make corrections. Sam, are you on this?
Collision is imminent.
All stop, now!
Cat ships. A dozen. No, more.
They've got us pinned against the Scourge.
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
Well, scan them back.
Where is the one who activated the remnant? Their DNA signature is there. Answer me.
Well.
I'm Ryder, captain of this ship and Pathfinder with the initiative.
You'll come with me.
They've lost navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
Just tell me what you want.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost regained control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
I actually know a lot about the Remnant. We should compare notes.
Enough. Your defiance is naive and reckless. This day marks the beginning of your greatness.
Sam?
I have plotted a potential course through the Scourge.
Do it! Report.
Enemy destroyed. Damage to aft sensors.
Scourge got it?
Yes.
Get us out of here.
It will be tight.
Callow? Yes!
Nice work, kid.
Yeah. But who the hell was that guy?
Ryder, we've got trouble down here. You need to find us a port now.
Great. Where'd we end up anyway?
Sensors are damaged, but I think we're at the vault's coordinates.
You think? Gil, give it what you can. We're setting down.
We're being contacted.
We have to land. Open a comm.
Tov Jagalesto. Tov Jagalesto.
We're visitors from another galaxy. Our intentions are peaceful.
Av Naleseto. They've sent us a nav point.
Set us down. Yes. Ha, look at that. It's beautiful. We need in that vault.
Please, you're not really going out there on your own.
We can't afford a repeat of last time. I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is on me.
Most important thing ever. No pressure.
This is what it's all about, right? New worlds, new aliens. Wish me luck. Thank you.
I'm Paran Shai, Governor of Aya. We are the Angara.
Hello. I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
Yes, you crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey. John, I have this in hand.
Ephra saw the ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
He's a human from another galaxy. A Pathfinder.
Aya is hidden, protected. What do you want?
We didn't know what we'd find here, to be honest. But I'm open to sharing what we know, if you are.
Honest? Honesty would be a good start. I'll inform Ephra. He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters. I'll meet you there.
I will accompany you through our city. Your crew will stay on your ship. Follow me.
I remember a little bit of this stuff.
Follow closely. Do not try to explore the city or interact with anyone. Ephra's guards will use force if necessary.
Understood. Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
If you're the governor, why do I need to see this Ephra?
He's leader of the Resistance.
What's that?
They fight the Ket and protect us.
What's happening?
Man, they walk very slow.
I detect unusual levels of electrostatic energy in the Angara.
This isn't safe. It belongs in a containment cell.
Let Governor Shai handle this.
You don't know what you're doing.
Am I that intimidating?
You're an outsider who invaded our home. We know nothing about you.
I'm not here to cause trouble.
Then keep moving.
How did it find us?
He, not it. And stop staring.
What does it want?
None of the local flora register in my data files.
Put that away.
It's just a scanner.
Put it away now. Keep moving.
Take it easy. Okay, okay.
No
Your
scanning.
city is beautiful.
Thank you. You're the first outsider to see it.
I'm honored. What happens if Ephra doesn't like me?
He won't. But you need to earn his trust.
He's responsible for everyone's safety. I know what that's like.
You're a leader.
Trying to be.
Ephra will handle it. They are bullies, but this situation is now your fault. Don't get kicked out, Moran, not because of them.
But you're telling me to be weak?
No. I'm telling you to be strong, through your cunning and heart. Okay? Hey.
It really is the best one in the Resistance.
I know. Our experience with the Ket makes us naturally distrustful of all aliens.
We've had our own run-ins with the Ket.
Then, you really do understand. When the Archon came to Helios, he demolished our sovereign state. Took what he wanted, as if we were nothing. Now, the Ket mercilessly abduct Angara. Often, we never see our people again. Come this way. Ephra is waiting.
Wait, the Ket kidnap you? Steal your people?
And the Resistance fights them every day. With everything we can.
Is it attrition? What are they after?
You should save your questions for Ephra.
Kadara be damned. I won't lose Vold.
Ephra, this is one of the aliens from the Milky Way. A Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. It's an aggressive move coming to Aya.
Damn right.
It wasn't meant that way. I have an ark full of desperate people counting on me to find them a home before they starve.
Of course, I feel for you and your people. So, Pathfinder, never mind how you even found us. Why are you here?
On a hostile planet we call Eos, I explored an ancient structure, a vault, and brought it back online. It stabilized that planet's environment.
Remnant. Recent intelligence supports that claim.
If I'm right, there's a vault on Aya that's different. I need to look inside.
You're right. There's a vault out there, but it was shut years ago and the entrance hidden. We can't help you.
The Moshai could. She's our most revered scientist and elder. She knows this vault.
But now the Ket have her, and our rescue attempts failed. She's lost to us, and you.
There must be another way. How can I convince you? Can I offer help?
Arrogant. I don't know you, let alone trust you. Why would I want your help?
Of course.
Ephra, I feel... Ephra, what this alien says is extraordinary. The Moshai would want us to be brave and not let this chance pass.
Joel, you talk too much.
Let me assess this, alien. I'll be your eyes. I know you can spare me.
Go if you want, but when he tries to kill you, be prepared to strike first.
I'm Jal Amaderov. I'll be your envoy through Angaran space.
Thank you for trusting me.
I don't. But I can always kill you in your sleep.
Good to know.
Okay. Jal Amadarov has joined the Pathfinder team. His good intentions to help you gain the trust of the Angara seem sincere. However, he's keeping you at arm's length for now, and it seems that you'll need to gain his trust too. Angara. Ephra de Tershav. Before Ephra de Tershav assumed command of the resistance, he claims it was a disorganized and ineffectual group of zealots who were sliding into irrelevance. In fact, Jal explains it was the resistance's failure to protect Ephra's family from the Ket that drove Ephra to join the group, with the goal of turning it into the effective guerrilla army it aspired to be. Resistance distributed literature explains that Ephra's single-minded dedication to his cause became evident when he led a successful raid on a Ket slave labor camp. reporting that Ephra's resistance forces liberated hundreds of Angaran prisoners before wiping out an entire battalion of Ket sent to stop the attack. According to Jal, Evra is feared by his resistance subordinates and respected by Angarian leaders, but he remains an isolated individual. He keeps no close ties by design. Everyone in the resistance is expendable, and Ephra is said to understand too well the pain that comes with losing those closest to him. Ket. The Archon. The Ket present a mysterious but ever-present danger in the Helios cluster. As the militia struggles to gather any details on their plans or motivations, rumors have reached the nexus of the Ket's leader, a powerful military commander known as the Archon. This Archon is said to command the Ket from a dreadnought out in unknown space and is only rarely sighted planetside. Thus far, these sightings are always at Remnant dig sites or Ket-controlled Remnant structures. The Archon's interest in the Remnant remains unexplained, but intelligence gathering continues. We were here first. Black hole H012 Ketos. Did we read about it and it's just an update? I cannot remember. I know we did one on the black hole, so it must be. Because this is planets and locations. Yeah, we already did one, so this is an update. Let's see. In the Milky Way, study of black holes was still in its infancy. The forces around the event horizon typically destroy probes before they can transmit their data. This black hole presents a unique opportunity for study even at a remove. The original starry surveys of Andromeda called the black hole Ardat Hickus, Demon's Maw. Initiative charts refer to it as H012 Ketos, after the mythological sea monster that intended to devour the Princess Andromeda. What? Aya. Aya is an anomaly in the Helios cluster, a lush planet where a remnant site appears to be active. It is a sanctuary for the Angara, the only known sentient species local to Helios, and guarded fiercely against outsiders. This is helped by Aya's position relative to Helios's black hole, whose gravitational lensing effect makes Aya harder to detect. The scourge also makes the approach to Aya extremely dangerous for untrained pilots. Scans indicate numerous Ket wrecks lost in the scourge nearby, picked clean by Angaran salvagers. Aya is also the headquarters of the Angaran resistance movement against the Ket, whose leaders advise Aya's planetary governor, Perrin Shi. Director Tan has ordered that Aya is not only to be considered a sovereign territory, but a military power. While the Tempest and its crew were allowed to visit peacefully, the Nexus is advising extreme caution to other potential visitors and ordering the distribution of early contact guidelines. Ships and vehicles. Let's see. Okay. Ket starships. The Ket utilize a variety of military aircraft, from agile dropships to enormous dreadnoughts. Closer inspection of Ket starships, including several destroyed by the Scourge, has shown that they appear to be heavily biomimetic. While not organic, the Ket takes strong design inspiration from living organisms. Air filtration, electrical systems, and heat management mimic behavior seen in living creatures. The few Ket engine cores available for study show that while the Ket use element 0 cores, their design is radically different. While in comparatively short-range environments, such as the Helios cluster, they function similarly to Milky Way drives. Ket drive cores are capable of gravitationally contracting space in front of the ship and shortening it behind, creating an Alcubierre waveform that allows the ship to traverse longer distances quickly. This design feature compensates somewhat for the lack of long-range mass relay transport in Andromeda, though these drives are highly inefficient by comparison. However, it is clear we have only seen a small cross-section of Ket starships, likely military vessels on long deployment. More scientifically advanced starships may exist elsewhere. Allies, PB, Secret Project. Check your email from PB. When the hell did she email me? Huh?
I've organized my analysis of Aya. Shall I relay it to the Nexus?
Definitely.
How about we have this person?
Stars above. It's you. I was hoping to get a chance to speak with you. You left your home to cross dark space. Is it true you can never go back?
Yeah. This is home now.
To take such a risk and give up your old life, why did you do it?
This the big ol' heart means you're flirting.
For the chance to meet someone like you. Looks like it already paid off.
Are all humans as quick with words?
You'll have to find out.
I suppose I will.
My turn for a question. Do I get to know your name?
Oh, of course. I'm Avela Kajar, curator for the Repository of History. We study relics of our past, try to piece together what we lost in the Scourge. And the truth is, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. Pathfinder, how much do you know about our history?
I still have a lot to learn.
Centuries ago, the Scourge targeted my people. Our ships were the first to go dark. Many of those ships went down over Havarl. The wilds of that planet are filled with history. A scientist on Havarl just contacted me with a new nav point of an intact crash site. A huge opportunity. But with Remnant patrolling the area, we can't get close enough. Not like you can.
How do you know about me and the Remnant?
I have friends in the Resistance. They heard your conversation with Ephra. I know it's a lot to ask, but you have a ship and the means to get past the Remnant. Without your help, I'm stuck.
You're trusting your history with an outsider?
I know what people say about you, but I don't agree. I think you're here to help.
I am.
Now's your chance to prove it. You want to earn Aya's respect, right? Recovering our past will go a long way.
I don't think Ephra would be too happy with this arrangement.
Ephra doesn't have to know, and if he finds out, he can direct his anger at me.
It takes guts to stand up to him.
I'd face worse to get a piece of our history back.
I've always wanted to give archaeology a try.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. If you find anything, I'll be here. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Okay. Locate the ancient crash site on Havar. Whoa. Ah. Argaran shuttle. Alright. So, I don't think... Who are you?
I am Enro Bosan, assistant to Governor Paranshai. You're free to explore this area, but the city is off limits. Until that changes, I'll be your liaison. How may I help you, Pathfinder?
Oh, okay.
Sounded like you and Jal know each other.
Our families are related.
You sound nothing alike.
We have multiple worlds. Our culture is complex.
I'd like to know more.
Earn our trust and maybe you will.
When am I allowed to visit the city again?
That's not for me to decide.
Who will? Your boss? Or Ephra?
Governor Shai has jurisdiction over Aya. She will authorize your entrance if you earn Ephra's trust. You met Avela. One of our colony suppliers, Circa, also expressed interest in you. The Ket swayed us with words. Now we judge outsiders by their actions.
What can you tell me about your other worlds?
Life on them is hard, the people harder. Every day is a struggle to survive.
Why not bring everyone here?
We will not abandon any more worlds to the Ket, and Aya cannot support all of us.
You don't just stand here waiting to answer my questions, right?
I assist the governor in all matters. While you're here, this is my priority.
Pretty far outside your normal job, huh?
I did not begin this day expecting to speak with it. You?
Nice save.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Thanks for your time, Enro.
Of course.
So again, sometimes you can talk to people twice and get a lot more
Good to see you
information.
again.
Any insight you can give me on the remnant tech?
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's always been here. Start. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
Is it normal for someone as young as you to be in charge?
I'm no younger than you. And you're a Pathfinder.
I kinda inherited the job.
So did I. I was apprenticed to the former curator. It was my job to bring him artifacts from other worlds. When he retired, I sort of fell into his position.
Do you miss relic hunting?
Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
Have you always been into history?
Oh yes. When I was young, I would dig up shells and pretend they were ancient armor pieces. I've always had a big imagination. With only 14 siblings, I got lonely sometimes.
14? That's insane.
Why? How many do you have?
Just the one.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
I should get moving.
Come back soon.
How may I help you, Pathfinder?
Thanks for your time, Enro.
Of course.
Enjoy the docks. For now, that's all you have access to.
Trade? Trade. Trade.
Are you asking or telling?
I'm wondering, do you exchange goods and services? How does your economy work?
We pay for things with a currency called credits. Abstract wealth.
The Cat offered gifts, made odd bargains, never traded. What are your credits worth? What can we do with them?
You pay them to us for whatever we're selling.
Now we cut open the heart. And what do you offer?
I can set up a meeting to arrange a formal trade agreement.
Complicated. Another time.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yes. Call me Soka. I run cargo between Aya and other worlds. Good work. Good at it. You're here to help my people. Prove it. I need help. One of my suppliers off-world stopped checking in. Has things I need. There could be trouble.
What makes you think I can help?
You found Aya, maybe you found my supplier. Can't hurt to ask.
We might have different definitions of trouble. What do you mean?
Natural hazards, wild predators, misadventure, what do you mean?
Same thing. What's your supplier carrying exactly?
Supplies I need, exactly. Things to keep my people alive. Essentials. You have a ship? I have my supplier's nav point. His name is Keldo. Find him, his supplies. Come back and prove you're helpful. Then maybe we trade.
Okay.
Use the nav point. Find Keldo and the supplies. I'll be here.
Get out of the way. The Resistance need volunteers, translated from Shalesh. The Ket have felt the power of the Resistance, and they know their end is coming. Our victories on Vold are only the beginning of what we can achieve, but we can't defeat the enemy without your help. If you're tired of living in fear, if you believe we were meant for something greater than slavery, if you're willing to stand up and fight, you'll find a new family in the Resistance. We'll train you to strike back at the Ket and reclaim what is ours. The Resistance defends the future of all Angara. Join us.
What's their purpose?
Alright. Seems to be everything that we can interact with at the moment. Can we talk more
Righto. Ship's fixed up and ready to fly.
with Jaw? No, okay.
Your ship is... We have nothing like it.
Wait till you see the inside.
It gets better.
Oh yeah.
You ready to go?
I'll introduce you to the rest of my crew.
I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Only slightly.
Yeah, what happened? I wanted to look around.
And now we have another mouth to feed, whatever he eats.
Did the translators not work?
They work.
I know we're improvising as we go, but let's remember that there is Pathfinder team protocol.
Don't think I got that handbook. Ryder, we followed our best lead here, and now we don't even have that.
Jarl has offered to do what he can to help us access the vault on Aya.
How do we do that when we're leaving the planet it's on?
That's a fair point. Jarl?
Seriously?
Settle down. Ryder's right. There's an Angara right here. Let's hear from the new guy.
One day, about 80 years ago, the Archon and the Ket arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Ket kidnap Angara. Their people disappear without a trace. What if they were us?
Sure, I'll fight Ket all day long, but that's no plan.
I agree. We need to get into that vault, Ryder. Surprisingly, I'm with PB. Our own mission has to take priority.
We have a plan. Kind of. Pretty solid. Jarl?
The Resistance is stretched thin. I was tasked with traveling to two of our worlds at our briefing this morning. And you'll accompany me.
Because?
Because then, Ephra will see you as trustworthy. You want that.
Jarl's told me about these two worlds, Havarl and Vol.
Before the Scourge disaster, Vold was a thriving planet of billions. A shining center of technology and life.
And now?
It's the center of our ground war against the Ket. Our resistance base is fighting Ket Command for control of the planet.
What about the other?
Havarl is the birthplace of the Angara. It's started to degrade, to become wild and dangerous. We suspect a remnant.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our scientists.
Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right? Because Jal wants inside Aya's vault too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
Who, me?
Don't know yet. Just be ready to go at a moment's notice. Got it?
You bet.
Jal, give Callow the nav points for both planets. Let's do this.
Okay, so we got a couple more codexes. Go to either Havarl or Vold. Okay. Let's go to the codex first. Angara. Oh, wow. What the hell? How do you see? Jaw describes the Rokar as dangerous cousins, ruthless and single-minded. The Rokar's propaganda describes their intent to drive all alien invaders, both Milky Way and Ket, out of the Helios cluster. The Rokar were founded by Axul, a charismatic Angara who once studied with the Moshae. Jal explains that Axul was captured by the Ket and held in a forced labor camp for over a standard year, while the resistance could not risk a rescue. Though he survived, Axul was embittered against the resistance in alien life. Upon his escape, he recruited young Angara and disaffected resistance members into an independent force named after fearsome soldiers from Angaran mythology, the Rokar. The arrival of the Nexus, portrayed as further invaders by Axul, provoked the Rokar at past breaking points. They are now engaged in full-fledged guerrilla operations against all non-Angaran inhabitants of the cluster. The Angaran resistance officially disavows the Rokar, but family and political interconnections complicate any organized opposition to them. Well then, I don't know what they're wearing, I don't know how they see. The resistance. The arrival of the Ket stunned and then divided the Angara. As described by Jal, infighting was used as a means of conquest by the Ket, but the presence of a common enemy eventually galvanized the Angara to work together. The various resistance groups merged into the organized Angaran resistance roughly 5 years ago under Ephra de still, the last name gets me. Tershav's command, supported by prominent families and determined to stop their Ket oppressors. The resistance headquarters are on Aya. For security reasons, neither Ephra nor Jal will provide details of the resistance's organizational structure. But it can be assumed there are multiple independent cells across the cluster. Many non-resistance Angara support their work, either logistically or financially. The resistance specializes in assassination, sabotage of Ket facilities, deployment of supplies to besieged populations, and the rescue and rehabilitation of Angaran prisoners. Many members of the Angaran resistance have joined up with the Nexus militia, enlisting Apex support for their missions. Some senior officers have opened treaty negotiations with the Nexus. Angara. We got everything first, but now we get the just the Angarian history, or species themselves. The Angara are a sentient species who appear to be local to the Helios cluster. Unlike the Ket, they are willing to open diplomatic relations, although admittedly guarded, and have allowed a small degree of access to their sovereign planet Aya. We are still in an information gathering stage of first contact, but it is evident that the Angara have a continuing and organized campaign of resistance against the Ket presence in Helios. This suggests that their support and expertise will be invaluable if secured. Notable individuals we have met thus far include Perrin Shi, the governor of Aya, Ephra de Tershav, leader of the Angaran resistance, and Jal Ama Darav, who is accompanying us as an envoy through Angaran space. I want to keep saying Argonian for some reason. Angara history. Many historical records of the Angara have been lost, but what survives tells the story of how ancient Angara achieved spaceflight. Eventually, they settled on 5 separate garden worlds, including Vold. The scourge struck in approximately 2400 CE by our calendar. The phenomenon devastated the Helios cluster, destroyed many Angarian cities, and sent their culture into decline. This dark age lasted for over a century before the Angara began to adapt to the new conditions in Helios. Eventually, the disparate Angara regained spaceflight capabilities and re-established contact with one another, but the isolation had fostered separate cultural, political, and spiritual blocks. The Angara struggled to find common ground. This struggle was ongoing when the Ket arrived 75 years ago. The Archon exploited their disparity and began a brutal conquest of the Helios cluster. Ironically, as several Angaran historians point out, a common enemy provided the impetus to unite. Today, the Angara continue their efforts at reconstruction and resistance. Planets and locations. More on this black hole. Okay. According to their scientific journals, Angaran astronomers call the black hole Haranj, roughly the Fisher's lure, for the observable effect it has on comets and surrounding systems. The gravitational lensing effect of the black hole has allowed the Angara-controlled planet Aya to go largely unnoticed by the Ket. Continued observation has shown interesting interactions between the black hole and the scourge. There is evidence that some of the scourge's mass is being drawn into the black hole, causing continued currents in the phenomenon. Our scientists have suggested that without the black hole, the scourge phenomenon might have been even more hazardous. Okay. Go to either Havarl or Vold. We might go to Vold first. No? We have this though on Havarl. Okay. So, yeah. I think Vold first. To do the resistance. That way we can also get hello, Jack.
How'd you resist all that tasty fruit on Aya, huh?
Check your helmet before you put it on. This scratch? He was sleeping in mine.
What? I don't know where you are.
Still compiling my first impressions. But even their body language is so emotional. I can't wait for my...
Are we able to do the damn... Where's the pistol I want? Sidewinder. No. Damn it.
Need something?
No.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
I thought she might have something to say about, blah 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 blah. Jaw.
Aya has so much biodiversity. And the waterfalls.
Just like Sirkesh.
Remtech. To Ryder from PB. Thanks to that remnant storage box from the EOS vault, all I need is one particular piece of Remtech to complete my project. My scanner located what I need on Vold. If we have a chance, can we go find it? PB. Okay, so we're going there anyway. Got a plan. To Ryder from Liam. Come by when you've got a minute. Got an idea I want to run by you. Might help everyone deal with the craziness around here. Costa. Alright, I guess we can go talk to Liam really quick. It's my room.
Bridge 4, engine rooms aft, med bay starboard.
What?
Smart stuff up front, powers in back.
What the hell is Liam? Liam, what the hell are you doing up there? You were down here with your ugly ass couch. What's up, PB? Over here, right? Yeah. Oh, there you are.
One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. Still get mileage out of the bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that. The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
If I have time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
That's what you want? A damn movie? Whatever, Liam. Aya is a small and lush tropical world. Its unique position, hidden by both the Scourge and Helios's black hole, has allowed it to go undetected by the Cat. Alert. Aya is a sovereign world of the Angara. All initiative personnel must conform to early contact protocols.
Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Beryllium, is that what we needed? I hope. Okay. We'll check out these planets real quick.
Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Satellite detected.
A Cat satellite is well concealed low in Sensale's orbit, doubtless designed to observe Angaran activities in the system. Disabling it permanently is a simple task. Despite its comfortable temperatures and gravity, Sensale's composition is highly toxic and inimical to most life forms. It would be difficult, at best, to colonize. The Angara have established a research station on the boiling, toxic surface of May Rav, but it appears unmanned and in danger of destruction. Perhaps the Angara lacked the resources to maintain it.
I'm picking up something. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Graphite. This graphite mineral deposit should prove useful to the initiative. Okay. Abayro's surface is primarily composed of iron, but mountains rich with less common metals dot the landscape. Scans indicate that the Angara have often sent mining expeditions here. Every century, Fetvan's orbital path takes it dangerously near a stretch of Scourge. It appears to be bleeding atmosphere as a consequence. That sucks. Ooh. We have 4 more. Oh no. Farahong, helping Harval's scientists. Then meet the resistance. So this is the one we want to go to first. What do you say we knock out these really quick?
Mostly unexplored.
It was charted. Once. Then the Scourge happened. What's old is new.
The fuck is this?
I'm picking up something. Probe away. I found something.
Element 0, gotcha. A large amount, it's 13. Past 15.
I'm picking up something. Probe away. Anomaly found.
Ice sheet. Helium freezes only at incredibly low temperatures and under severe pressure. In certain rare and intriguing circumstances, past 15 provides both. Seas of liquid helium cover this strange world, reliably boiling whenever the temperature rises. Named by the Angara for a word meaning, roughly, tranquil stone plain, Gestir was reduced to a world of lava and electrical storms by the power of the Scourge. Past 33.
I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Probes launched. Satellite detected.
One of many satellites distributed by scouts from the Nexus, this unmanned station has been diligently studying the unusual features of Past 33. This unusually small and unusually tranquil gas giant was unknown until recently. Whether it simply went undiscovered or was wildly changed by the Scourge is unclear. Past 13. Wild plant growth flourishes on Path 13 beneath thick surface ice. Only its crushing atmosphere makes Path 13 inappropriate for mining frozen water. Nalesh.
Mineral wealth from this system once fed industry on Vold, and well beyond.
One day that might be true again. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Got a reading from the asteroid belt.
Starship wreckage. This cat mining vessel appears to have been torn apart from the inside. Likely a mechanical failure. The destruction seems to be recent. Oh, we got a lot of stuff. Right here. Meteors impact Rahir regularly, bringing the riches of the asteroid belt to the planet's surface. Tijorana. An Angaran poet described Tijorana as the gemstone eye of Nalesh. Its limestone surface glimmers with copper deposits, though few explorers have ever made planetfall. Surna. Sorana's gravity frequently captures passing asteroids. Most plunge into its gaseous atmosphere, but a few remain permanently in orbit. And lastly, Gisemo. Gold and aluminum dominate Gisemo's surface. Much of the equipment used by the Angara to mine the planet remains intact, albeit damaged and non-functional. So not much with this system of Nalesh. Joba.
Sometimes I forget how small we are.
No anomaly here. Okay. Let a foe. On the outer edge of the Joba system, the lifeless world of Letafo creeps a few inches closer to the great black hole every year. Far in the future, it will be consumed. Hathor. Havor's non-standard orbit appears to be a natural phenomenon related to the Scourge. Our analysis suggests the orbit has been stable for a minimum of several 100 million years. Rahaden. Primitive ocean life thrives on this world, but ubiquitous maelstroms constantly batter the surface. If colonization is possible, it will be a long and difficult task. Tiroshi. No anomalies here. Tiroshi is an Angaran term meaning roughly cruel joke. There may be valuable minerals in the mountains, but massive electrical storms and punishing atmospheric pressure keep them locked away. And Noel.
I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Huge. Copper. This asteroid is honeycombed with artificial caverns. A few fragments of remnant technology remain, though it appears another party, perhaps the cat, removed the rest. Pass 55.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship.
This empty Angaran escape pod appears to have been drifting over Pass 55 for nearly a decade. Markings suggest it came from exploratory vessel. Its data is now yours to carry forward. Oh, okay. Corian nav processor. What? Hydrogen and methane comprise the bulk of Pass 55's atmosphere. Innumerable tiny satellites drift low in the gas giant's orbit, too dispersed to form a proper ring. Didivios.
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe.
Like a hurricane.
Anomaly found.
This massive hurricane is carrying a sort of nitrogen-adapted plankton over the ocean. Dividios appears to be home to simple life forms. Dividios is largely covered in oceans of nitrogen churned by powerful winds. The storms make detailed surface scans difficult. And Vold.
Okay, bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warm ship.
Vold is a world going through an ice age. Once packed with dozens of major urban centers, most of Vold's Angaran population now lives in scattered settlements. The remains of vast ancient cities are still entombed in ice. Alert. Vold is a stronghold of the Ket. Caution advised. Since we can't... make the pistol that I want. And I guess I'll keep that one. Damn. Let's see. Who do we want? Well, of course, Joe. And do we want PB or Vetra? I kind of want Vetra.
Take her down, Callow.
We designated this planet Habitat 6. Original readings suggest that it had a breathable, nitrogen-rich atmosphere and oceans of H2O.
I take it that's no longer the case.
All H2O on Habitat 6, Vold to the Angara, is ice. And those oceans, frozen over completely.
There goes the dream of a seaside property. That's a pretty intense blizzard.
LZ is on the windward side of the mountain. Conditions are bad. I'm tracking gale force squalls.
Whoa!
We're good. We're good.
You sure? Want us to get out and push?
Very funny, Ryder.
Okay. Oh yeah, we have to, I think...
Oh, Suvi wasn't kidding about the cold.
No, I thought we had to get to these. But we have some... Whoops. Okay. Minerals. They already know where the minerals are. Memory triggers. Oh my god. Memory. Plant. Mineral. Remtech. That's for PB. Memory, don't know what that is. Oh, there's two. Right here. A couple of things don't tell us what they are. But we have codex. Plants and locations, Vold. From the Milky Way, the initiative identified Vold as Habitat 6, a golden world, projected to be a life-sustaining and temperate garden world. This is confirmed by Angarian historians. Vold was once a heavily populated and thriving Angaran colony. During the Scourge event, gravitational distortions affected Vold's orbit. Models from the Nexus Tech Labs show how this triggered a minor ice age. The Angara were forced to withdraw to a few urban centers, with the rest of Vold's population scattered in smaller settlements. Vold is therefore both culturally and strategically important to the Angara, and has drawn the attention of the Ket. Reports suggest a significant military presence on both sides, as the Angaran resistance fight to defend Vold's population and protect the ice-encased remains of their world. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I was like, why does it keep trying to send me back to my ship?
Good place for a secret hideout. Snow and ice camouflages everything.
Step carefully. Ice and darkness. Deadly combination.
This is an impressive setup. A functional base on an ice mountain.
We're a strong people who are only momentarily burdened.
Here we go.
Heater right ahead. I need a minute to defrost.
These are what I was talking about.
We're almost there. We'll need to talk to Commander Anyik when we arrive.
The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
We're headed to see her now.
What's it says I can scan the damn thing. Weird. Dude's doing sit-ups in the cold.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
God, it's because it's moving.
Back away. Don't care if you're Charles, pal. This shuttle is none of your business.
I'm gonna scan it.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
There is Laura. I know. Who knows how much time we have?
Reply to message low supplies. Translated from Shalesh. Solon. Yes, I'm aware of the dwindling supply situation. The supplies meant for the resistance had to be diverted at the last moment, so we never received them. We'll get the next drop. I'm taking care of it myself. Olisk. Yes, mechanic?
I hear you have a very impressive vehicle, yes?
We call it the Nomad.
I'm an amateur mechanic myself. Build vehicles for my people. Upload this schematic for your mechanic, with my compliments. They can upgrade your vehicle's shielding once you find the needed components.
Cool.
He lives for this shit. It will make his day.
My long-lost brother. You can find some of what you need here on Volt. The rest, out and about.
Okay. We already did it, apparently.
I think it's wasting time. We should be out there looking for Michelle.
Michelle's dead. You saw the explosion.
Yes, Michelle's explosion. She would have known exactly how to protect herself. We can put a pod together. Go back out there. Herif, maybe, and it.
What is this blue? Oh, I thought there was somebody over there. There's people over there. Alright, they'll stay there. Let's go see what these side things are. Terminal. Concerning the new visitors. Translated from Shalesh. I heard about the new visitors to Aya. Do I have to remind you what happened the last time their kind contacted one of our worlds? Kadara is accessible because of them. I'm sure you and Ephra are receiving plenty of opinions from both sides. I trust you'll make the right call, Angic. Aya and Vold can't be overrun by those things, and I don't trust that so-called Pathfinder any more than the rest of them. Well then. Report. Fighter pilot Vesh Naran. Vesh Naran reporting in. Received some surprising news this week. Apparently the human Pathfinder activated the vault on Eos. The newcomers are now settling on the surface. I don't know how to feel about this, Commander. It troubles me. A visitor from across dark space can access technology closed to us for centuries. What does this mean? Centuries tell us, history tells us what happens when outsiders have more power than us. I apologize if I'm stepping out of line with my comments. Simply thinking out loud. I trust your judgment in all things, Commander. Well then.
You didn't hear about the human? Landed right in the middle of Aya.
That's me.
No. I hope they dealt with it.
That human is a Pathfinder fighting for us. Have some respect.
Jarl. And the Pathfinder.
Don't worry. They dealt with me.
Priestess.
Welcome. You are the Pathfinder, yes? I am Rochua Lin.
What are these symbols on the wall?
My people worship here in private.
And I give the blessings. Would you like one?
I'm a bit of a stranger to your faith.
A stranger in all things, perhaps. The blessing is offered with simple goodwill.
Why don't you practice religion in public?
Those who are slaves to the Ket are forbidden to express their spiritual beliefs. We honor their isolation by practicing privately. Faith is also strongest when no one sees it.
It would be an honor.
I give you strength and courage, yet be clear your heart.
How do you become a priestess?
With great hardship. Only those who know darkness can lead others to light. I speak weakly words for those who seek them. They take my words to their families, so that they all find the strength I once longed for.
What do you believe?
In the never-ending growth of a soul that is reincarnated within a family. A righteous action in this life begets enlightenment in the next.
And with that is stronger dynasty.
Greetings again, Ryder.
Okay, so she doesn't have anything else.
Thank you. Looks like medical supplies. Probably shouldn't tamper with them.
Logs of Ket TOC surveillance. Translated, to Commander Do Zeal from Intelligence Officer Cass. Transcripts are requested. Start log. Stars. Seek look. I told you I'm not interested in your no, the Ket base. I don't know what that means. That's a big ship. Are those, looks like fighter aircraft? They're bringing in more troops, bigger guns. That's not good. I'm going to Cass. Keep watching the log. Log everything, and log. Report. Estraja. Obelisk. We sent a shuttle with enough medical supplies to last you through the cycle. Did you ever receive them? Our tracking signal went dark after we left the supplies at the drop point. Please respond and let us know they got to you safely.
Looks like supplies aren't getting through to the Resistance.
Olisk is in charge of requisitions. We should speak with him.
Okay.
Jarl, have you come back to us?
Briefly.
And these must be the strangers I've heard so much about. You know, if not for Jarl, I might kill you.
This is my friend, Maisie. She helps supply the Resistance.
That must be difficult out here.
Jarl's the brave one.
How do you get supplies with the cat everywhere?
The same way we came. There are caves and hidden paths all over Vold.
It's hard to fly in, so my children run most items through the caves, little by little.
Children?
Their size makes it hard for the Ket to detect. We all do what we can out here, even children.
Okay then.
Are you selling anything we could use?
I have almost nothing left. What I do have, we need if we're going to stand any chance against the Ket. Maybe if you clear that Ket station on the South Road, I'd be able to bring in more and spare something for you.
How do you feel about Ephra?
Some speak ill of the man, but his plan is bold and the Resistance is important. I'll do what I can to help until I can't help anymore.
Good luck, and stay safe.
Just make sure you return Jarl to us.
If you need patching up, you'll have to wait. A patrol just came through and I need to see to them.
Did they run into something out there?
The Cat are getting bolder. A band of them attacked our patrol last night. Our people managed to get out without much trouble, but I need to check them over.
It's actually warm in here. Those heaters work pretty well.
We don't use them for heat. They generate artificial sun, so we don't go dark.
What do you mean, go dark?
Right, I suppose you wouldn't know about that. Our bodies generate energy from sunlight. If we don't get enough, our immune systems weaken and our bioenergy slows. We go dark.
It can't be easy living in a place like this.
Between the cold and the lack of sun, it's tough to keep morale up. Most of us come from Aya or Haval, so it's a big adjustment. Immunity drops, people get sick. But if the civilians in the settlements can live here without complaint, so can we.
I'll come back if I need anything.
I'll be here.
Wow. No sun equals bad for them. For the commander. Commander, I'm so sorry we managed to push the Ket back from Techix, but they knew we were coming, had traps laid out before we even crested the peak. Arjan didn't make it. He went down covering our saboteur, took out nearly a dozen Ket before he fell. You'd have been so proud of him. I wanted to let you know before word got back in a less delicate way. I'll tell Escal to hold off on sending the notice. You should be able to break the news to your parents yourself. Commander, I truly am sorry. I know this must be difficult to read, but know that Arjan du Zeal was a hero today. Unsent draft, I'm sorry. Pavot, Mother, I hope you and Lavala are well. Little Fallon must be a handful by now. Mother, something happened. I sent Arjan on a mission and he didn't come back. He's not coming back. His officer tells me he fell protecting his squad. This is my fault. He should have had more training. I'm so text-ended. Urgent. Need recruits ASAP. Commander Du Zeal. We need more recruits for Havarl. The Ket haven't reached the ruins, but their attempts on the capital have been bolder. I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out. I know you're stretched thin right now, and I heard about Arjan, so I'm sure this is a difficult time for you. I wouldn't contact you if it weren't urgent. I'll be in the field. Reach me by comm at the earliest convenience. Captain Roche.
Yes, what is it? You're that alien they've been talking about on comms, aren't you? Why are you standing here? Shouldn't you be talking to the commander?
I'm Pathfinder Ryder with the Andromeda Initiative. From...
Wonderful. You're from far away. Do they have magical healing where you're from?
Nothing more advanced than what you have?
Then where you're from is useless to me right now. Stand over there.
The commander said the alien wanted to help, but we need it. The emergency caches, maybe.
Emergency caches?
This is a war zone. Kett attacks are always a risk. Wounded? There's probably a cache of emergency medical supplies nearby. No substitute for real medical attention, but you'll survive long enough to reship.
Problem is the caches are empty right now. We're strained and no one's been out there to replenish supplies.
There's no time to waste. I'll help with whatever you need.
Supply crates are stacked by the wall over there. Directions to the caches are with them. You have a vehicle?
Of course.
Good. Get going.
Okay.
These are the emergency medical supplies the doctor mentioned. We have to get them to the caches. Sam, you saving the location data?
Of course, Pathfinder.
All right.
Good to see you again, Commander Delzio.
And you, Jarl. This is the alien. The one you think can help us.
Yes. This is Ryder, of the Andromeda Initiative.
I am Anyik Dozil. Remember the name, because if you betray us, I will kill you myself. Be assured that what I do to you will make the stars turn their faces and grow dark.
I have no intention of betraying you.
Say what you want. It is the hands that reveal true intention. If you wish to prove yourself, be an ally in our fight against the Kett. Despite our best efforts, their growing forces remain a threat to our people. Speak to our lookouts, who watch the valley. They'll know where our need is dire. Jarl, watch them, and be careful yourself, my friend.
I always am.
You got more to say?
Don't you have something to do?
Whatever, lady. Kett surveillance week 42, Nova Fev. Shift change. Kett leader goes to console, speaks with unknown. Kett patrol returns, reports nothing unusual. Kirkin enters camp, quickly dispatched. Kett comes close to bug location. Kett leader checks weapon. Kett leader checks weapon again. Novo Bav. Group of 5 Kett leave base to deal with roving wild wraith herd. Kett leader makes daily report to unknown superior. Glitch in feed, unsure what's causing it. Kett leader checks weapon for a 5th time. Feed cuts out for 2 minutes, reported. Kett leader delivers hour-long speech to underlings. Kett leave in the direction of Jara, reported, possibly incoming attack. Nova Sabe. Kett leader reports in, immediately checks weapon. Static on feed, cuts out for 7 minutes. Kett leader dispatches patrol and rover. Unsure of destination. Feed gone dark, reported. Feed still down, possible issue with network. No, they're coming. They know. They know. Okay, we came from down there. Let's just look around before I end the video. We can talk to that guy. Hello. That's nice
I
of
looked
them.
over the recruits Ephra sent us.
Hope they give me a patrol suit.
Scout reports to Intelligence Officer Cass. We're seeing an increase in activity around Janik. The Kett have erected a barrier of some kind around the dig. Scouts have spotted abducted Angara moving around behind the shield. Looks like the cat have them working on something. We can't tell what it is. Also more reports of abductions. The cat appear to have stopped trying to attack the Dara. Too well defended. That's good. However, looks like they've focused their attacks on people traveling across the planet. Ambushes have increased. We should make sure the warning gets out.
Wonder
Intelligence
what all the
officer.
blinking lights are.
You don't win a war without good organization.
From this room.
Reports Aya. I apologize, Olisk. My pilot says she made the supply drop at the nav point. I can't figure out why they never reached you. I'll have Anya try again with the new shipment, free of charge. The Resistance won't starve over a technical issue.
They all say the same thing. The Resistance is missing supplies.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and end it here. When we come back, we're gonna go ahead and talk to everybody, search more around here. Okay. Yeah, so hope you guys are enjoying it. Have a great day, and I'll see ya. Bye.